Hello, and I'd like to welcome you all once again to the old schoolhouse here in the hamlet of Butterstone in Perthshire in Scotland for another one of our wee Saturday night soirees. And it's getting very cold. I've got the big wood burner on in the old schoolhouse here to keep ourselves warm. And it's a wee bit of a special night tonight because this afternoon I had this wonderful visit from a dear old friend of mine, Jimmy Anderson, and his wife Ainsley. And Jimmy now, I met Jimmy when he was about 17 in a recording studio in Edinburgh, and Jimmy played some guitar on an album called Craigie Do that I was making at the time. And then since then we've been involved with a band that I had, and we toured America a couple of times, and he's played on lots of different tracks on my records. And it's lovely to have them visit. So I've managed to encourage Jimmy to come up and play a couple of tunes with me tonight. So we'll do that in a wee minute. And I'm going to start off with this. Or could you please welcome to the stage the wonderful Tatty Faces, who will be accompanying me with their usual virtuosity. Could you put that wee light on up at the back so I can see what's going on? He walks, he does not run. He has no overwhelming need to fly. His heart remains unbroken. No need to search the sky. But me, I've never found that place. I wander recklessly, but I know that she will find me. I know that she will find me, even if I vanish without trace. Oh, and though I'm running blindly, I know that she will find me, hiding with the shadows that I chase. No one can rock his boat or make standing waves upon his sea. Everything is calm and even, steady, safe as it should be. But me, I've never found that place. I wander recklessly, but I know that she will find me. I know that she will find me, even if I vanish without trace. Oh, and though I'm running blindly, I know that she will find me, hiding with the shadows that I chase. Sometimes we search too deep, that's when the darkness feeds our fear. We turn away from one another, just in case we get too near. Me, I stand this mountain top, I shout so she can hear. And I know that she will find me. I know that she will find me, even if I vanish without trace. Oh, and though I'm running blindly, I know that she will find me, hiding with the shadows that I chase. You can try singing that with me, go on. And I know that she will find me. I know that she will find me, even if I vanish without trace. Oh, and though I'm running blindly, I know that she will find me, hiding with the shadows that I chase. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, which is vaguely a love song called She Will Find Me. And I don't know why I write these wee fiddly guitar bits in there, you know. They were easy when I made them, but now as the years go by, they become a bit more a bit more of a challenge. Anyway, I would like now to introduce you to, now I don't have very many guests here on our broadcast on a Saturday night, but this is a bit special. So could you please welcome to the Butterstone, old school Butterstone stage, Mr. Jimmy Anderson. Yeah. So Jimmy and I go back an awful long way, and have had some great fun over the years and made some great music. And this was one of the songs that Jimmy played on the record. It became kind of quite. This was every other guitar player I ever had in a band had to learn his solo, and it's a wee song which is one of the great things about living here in Butterstone, and I've said this before, is that you're continually reminded that people have been living here for thousands of years before you, and because the remains of their dwellings and their hut circles and that are all in the hills above the house here, above the village here, and all the kind of healing wells and all that kind of things. And so this is a kind of funny, kind of pagan kind of song. I've just noticed Mr. Tattyface is looking a bit peeved that there's another guitar player coming on the stage. So you might want to sing the chorus with us as well. We'll see. So we'll see how we get on. All right, Jimmy. Good. In darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from here. On the water we have walked like the fearless child. What was fastened we've unlocked, revealing wondrous wild. And in search of confirmation we have jumped into the fire and scrambled with our burning feet through uncontrolled desire. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away from here. standing still, holding strong and fast. And there's those who try to tame it and to carve it into stone. Oh, but words cannot extinguish it, however hard they're thrown. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away, turning away from here. On Lochetive they have worked with their Highland dreams. By Kilchrenan they have nourished in the mountain streams. And in searching for acceptance they had given it away. Only the children of their children know the price they had to pay. And in darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away, turning away. I think the Global Choir can sing that on their own. Try it on your own, go on. In dark. One last time. In darkness we do what we can. In daylight we're oblivion. Our hearts so raw and clear are turning away, turning away from here. Are turning away, turning away from here. Are turning away, turning away from here. Whew. Well, I was bringing memories back. I was bringing memories back, Jimmy. So it was. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. A big round for that a very distinctive solo that Jimmy had on that song. We're going to do another wee song now. Well, Callum, could you get me the other wee? Callum is here tonight, looking after things, and he's going to, because there's not much room on the stage tonight for me to have my guitar rack. He's going to be my guitar tech. Thank you. And we're going to do a Burns song. This is a song that Jimmy and I recorded with our late dear friend Davy Duncan, who's sadly missed, and our friend Chris Smith. And we did this for a TV show, I think it was, if I can remember correctly. And And but this is one of Robbie Burns's more different, interesting songs, and I believe it's a song called "The Slave's Lament." And I believe he wrote this after it's been in the 1700s and 1750s, after seeing a big slave ship docked in Dundee on its way to Americas, to Jamaica or somewhere, to the Americas. And he was shocked by the people that were all the Africans that was sort of shackled to the deck of the ship and everything. So he wrote this song, which is kind of strange because it's in the kind of language of the time, but but I just think it's amazing that he was astute enough to kind of write this when slavery was still kind of an ongoing thing. So we'll try this, and we have never done this for years, so we're going to have a go at it. And if it goes pear-shaped, well, that's just part of what these live Saturday nights are, for me anyway. So we'll try it and see how we go on. Then. So it goes. It was in sweet Senegal that my foes did me enthrall, for the lands of Virginia, Virginia, oh, torn from that lovely shore, never to see it more. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. All on that charming coast is no bitter snow or frost, like the lands of Virginia, Virginia, oh. Their streams forever flow, and the flowers forever grow. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. Oh, this burden I must bear, while the cruel scourge I fear, in the lands of Virginia, Virginia, oh. And I think on friends most dear, with a bitter, bitter tear. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. That my foes did me enthrall, for the lands of Virginia, Virginia, oh, torn from that lovely shore, and must never see it more. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. And alas, I am weary, weary, oh. Thank you very much. And that's Robbie Burns's amazing song about slavery and about seeing the slave ship in Dundee. So I'm going to finish with this wee song, which Jimmy and I played a couple of, what was it, last year I got together, and Jimmy, so we haven't played it since then. We did it, we don't even did it on stage, I don't think. But anyway, I'm going to read. I've got my wee requests here, so I forgot about them. I'm so excited about having Jimmy here. I've got all carried away. So She Will Find Me. The first song I sang was requested by Rebecca James in Auckland in New Zealand, and Brian Denny from Manchester in England. That was She Will Find Me. Turning Away. Now, some of these could be quite old requests because we put them all into Duncan's hat and then we picked them out. And so they could be 2 or 3 weeks old or maybe a month old or so. But anyway, I hope you're watching. Turning Away was for Jane Farah from Delaware in the USA and for Frank Jenkins in Brisbane in Australia. Brisbane, that's a nice part of the world, and Delaware's a nice part of the world as well. I hope you're both watching, actually. And Slave's Lament was for Ainsley Anderson. That's Jimmy's wife, who's sitting down at the front down there and is in our audience and is part of the Global Choir tonight. She's become an honorary Global Choir member. Anyway, we were going to do this, and I need to get Callum to give me my banjo. He just gives me... I'm going to play this on the banjo. So this is one of the newer songs that I've written, and I wrote it on the banjo. And... So it's recorded, but when I recorded it, I did a very different version. But this is the original version, because I wrote it on the banjo, and I'm going to do a wee bit of that. So, and the chorus is easy for the Global Choir. You sing, I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. I've got a road to lead me on, I've got a wind to... Get this thing plugged in. You never thought you would plug in a banjo, eh? I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails. I've got wings to carry me home. I'm just going to have a wee mouthful of my medicine here. I don't think I should really be doing that because I think I got... I've got a bad toothache and I've got a tooth that has to come out, and my dentist couldn't do it for a few weeks, so he's given me antibiotics. And I don't know if antibiotics and port go very well together. Here we go. So we'll make this into a chorus. This is a big chorus thing. So. Fill my eyes with wonder. Fill my head with dreams. Nothing's going under, no matter how it seems. Empty all the baggage, empty all the fear. Dance inside the thunder, for the truth is always near. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. That's the chorus. We'll do it again, and you can. Here we go. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. And you hold on to that home and make a big long home. Cross the palm with silver, cross the palm with gold. Money can't buy happiness, at least that's what we're told. And gather at the entrance, hear the slamming of the door. Find the rhyme and reason, but don't know what it's for. Here we go. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me home. We're broken by the madness, we're drowning in the greed. We can't see through the future to feel the love we need. And so we take our chances, we try to make some sense. That's the way it crumbles, the indefensible defense. You better not. Got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill myself, and I've got wings to carry me home. This is with the Global Choir. Sing it on your own, Global Choir. I'm not getting my Global Choir to move up to the front of the hall here. On your own, here we go. I've got a road. Beautiful. I'm getting a Global Choir vibe here, aren't we, Jimmy? I'm getting a global. The hairs are going up in the back of my neck. Actually, we'll do it again with a wee harmony or two. We'll go global choir. You've got. I've got a road. Wonder, fill my head with dreams. Nothing's going under, no matter how it seems. Empty all the baggage, clear all the fear. Dance inside the thunder, for the truth is always near. Go. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me. One last time. I've got a road to lead me on. I've got a wind to fill my sails, and I've got wings to carry me Well done. Well done. And can we have a great big round of applause for my dear friend Jimmy Henderson, who just has popped up here on spec. And we might now go and have a few glasses of port and have a chat about old times. But thank you for joining us. Thanks to Jenny and Callum for doing the buttons up the back. Thanks to Ainsley for being part of the Global Choir, and all that's left for me now to do is to say you all take care of yourselves. I've got at the bottom of my list here, I've got a couple of things here to say. Carry Me Home was actually a request for Lisa and Duncan from Montrose in Fife. Now, I used to go for my holidays when I was a wee boy to Montrose. I used to love it. I believe that we used to get a train from Blairgowrie. There's no train now. I mean, that railway's gone, but I believe that's how we did it. We took a train over to Fife. Anyway, Montrose is a brilliant place, absolutely brilliant place. I've got great memories of being there as a wee boy. I've got to tell you that the tickets are now available for our next ticketed show. The ticketed shows kind of keep the wheels of the whole machine kind of oiled, so that you guys who are buying tickets help to have the shows. Something just landed on my head. I think it was a spider. It's an old building, this. I think it was a giant spider just landed on. Either it was a bird doing something up there, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Or a bat. We get bats in here sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so you guys who buy tickets for the live shows, you're going to help finance the whole kind of thing and make the free shows possible for the folk that maybe can't afford to buy a ticket. So it's it's a nice thing. And so that's on the 6th of December at December 2025 Yeah, this is 6th of December. Yeah. And and the tickets will be available on demand until the Friday the 12th. So if you buy a ticket, and I usually put up some of my videos and things and that up there, so that if you buy a ticket, you can go and see some of the wee documentary videos that I've made in the past. And anyway, so thank you very much. Hope you're all looking after each other, staying cheery. Difficult times, but music's quite magic. And I'll see you all again next week. Aikava. Bye-bye.